Hello everybody, I'm Taha Guler and I will be presenting why video games are not bad today. Video games are part of some people's lives, and even though some people don't play video games, they know someone that plays. This might be your child, your friend, your sibling. Society haven't had a good relationship with video games. They approach to them as they're a bad habit. For example, some of our parents were not very supportive of us playing video games or even strict about it. Society's view on video games is slowly changing. The generation who had chance to grow with video games are becoming adults and they have more of an understanding about video games. I want to compare it to an older person, which is my dad. My dad hated that I play video games and he still doesn't like it. He wants me to spend my time learning something or studying instead of playing video games. This strict behavior towards video games can backfire though. Again, an example for this is that after I arrived to the United States, in several months I bought a PS4. Since my dad was not here with me, I started spending a lot of time on video games. And also, I believe that I was spending a bit more than enough time on video games, which I feel like it is because I was not able to play video games as much when I was a kid. So, to point out the good parts, I want to start with how video games can be relaxing. After a stressful day, some of us are prefer watching TV, napping, etc. But playing video games can help us get rid of the stress as well. There are some games directly for relaxation, such as Candy Crush, and some games that might not be relaxing for everybody, but for some people. Another thing is that they can improve some of our skills. For a competitive first-person shooter game, the game can improve his reflexes, or such as a memory game can have, can help a person in, person to improve his memory. For example, Sudoku, even though it is not a video game, it shows that games can help people to improve some of their skills. Playing video games also can open up some new doors. Some people are really skilled in some video games, and as a result of skill and training, being a really skilled player on a video game can become a job as a professional player as well. There are really big events for video games, such as Counter-Strike. In some tournaments, the prize pool can be up to $1 million. Video games are also a type of art. The first point I want to talk about is the real art part. Video games contain designs, songs, etc. Developers create characters, environments, vehicles, etc. from scratch. These factors of video games are directly art. Second part I want to talk about is the gameplay of a video game. Creating a good game is a hard thing. Even though there are some huge companies that makes these AAA games, they may not be the trend. Sometimes indie games are played more than AAA games. So creating the idea of a video game can be considered as a form of art since it requires more than just making a big title. Overall, video games can have a lot of positive aspects. Instead of trying to discourage people from playing video games, people should be encouraged to play video games and look at the other aspects of video games as well. For example, if I was encouraged to play video games and learning about them, I could have started learning coding, 3D software, and etc. much earlier. The conclusion is we should stop discouraging people.